Hey friends, I wanted to show you today what came in my doTERRA box. Here it is. I opened it and I also opened the first product. Then I was like, you know what? I want to show you what's in here. Let's open this thing together, okay? So I'm going to share everything that's in this box and tell you a little bit more about each thing. So this first one here is VMG Plus, one of doTERRA's most liked and loved products. This stands for vitamins, minerals, and greens. When I first started using doTERRA, and even before I started using doTERRA, before I was talking to people who use doTERRA, they all said, oh, VMG, VMG, VMG. And I was like, what is a VMG? It sounds like nothing. Well, now I know that this is vitamins, minerals, and greens, plus lots of other things here. So this is basically your whole food nutrient complex, and you can treat it as your multivitamin, essentially. It comes in these little packets like this. So just put one in a glass of water and then mix it up. I like to use this thing to mix it up, and then you just drink it. I think it tastes really good. I like it. To me, it tastes like pineapples or something tropical. You can even make it with coconut water or half coconut water, half water, but it works perfectly fine with water as well. Now, why does this work so well? Well, they have used something called liposomal technology to create this product. And liposomal basically means that there are little fat bubbles around the ingredients in here. Of course, you cannot see them. They're tiny, tiny, tiny. You cannot see them with a bare eye. But this is what liposomal means. And then when these nutrients are delivered inside of this little protective fat bubble, it means that they actually get to their destination better. They get to your small intestine better and bloodstream, which is where they are meant to go. So it just helps the vitamins and minerals get to the right place when this liposomal technology is being used. So this is a really nice product. I like it. My husband has told me that when he was little, his dad had them drink green drinks and they always tasted like, what did he say? Grass. But now this one, he really likes it, and he actually even makes it himself. So I don't even have to like remind him of that. So he likes to drink it as well. So really tasty whole food supplement that I take every single day, and I recommend on a monthly basis. Okay, so then let's take a look at the next thing here. The next thing here is E-Omega. Okay. So what is E-Omega? This is your fish oil, and fish oil is highly beneficial for brain health and heart health. It is helpful if you have inflammation in the body. I mean, that's everybody. So it does help with inflammation. And there are a couple of really cool things about fish oil, this fish oil, that really make this product unique. First of all, is that it stays fresher longer. So E-Omega has also essential oils added to this, and this means that it doesn't go rancid as easily. So these essential oils actually protect it. What you see a lot in the market is that a lot of these products are rancid, and then when you consume them, you're gonna get burping and it tastes like bad fish. Now this one doesn't have that problem at all. I promise this to you, it doesn't taste bad. I actually, when I take them, you can swallow them, but I like to bite into them, I pop them, and they taste good. It tastes like orange oil, basically. So it's really tasty, and I take it every single day, usually 3 per day. So this is really more than fish oil, because it tastes really, really good, and it also stays fresher longer. So this is one of my favorite products, and another one that I use on a daily basis. Okay, let's see what we have here next. What's in here? A couple things. Okay, now this I'll tell you about. Whoa, okay. So here I have the PB Restore. Okay, so this is really good for anybody who wants to take care of their digestive health. That's me too. So if you've seen my recent YouTube video where I talked about fiber was one thing, doTERRA fiber was one thing that really helped me with constipation, and this is another thing. I actually noticed that when I ran out, I didn't have it for about 5 days. Things were not quite as smooth. But with this one, when I use this one, they are. So there are a couple of cool things about this PB Restore probiotic supplement too. So the first thing, actually, let me see if I can show this to you because it looks very cool. So it has this dual capsule. Yeah, let's open this thing up. So the dual capsule basically means it means that the outer capsule protects the probiotics from harsh stomach environments, stomach acid. So more of the beneficial bacteria actually gets to where it's supposed to go. So more of the beneficial bacteria survives. I really want to open this up because they look very cute. Okay, so this is what the dual capsule does. Make sure that you actually get more of the good benefits. So see, it's like that. I'll put it between the two fingers. You see that? It's like a green and white because there's inner and outer capsule. So like I said, the outer one is there to protect the insides of the capsule so that they get to their intended destination, right? These little capsules include probiotics, prebiotics, and also postbiotics. So if you're like me, you probably have heard about pre and probiotics, but postbiotics, well, at first I did not know what they are. Just fully honest with you, I did not know what they are. But you can think of it this way. Probiotics are the good bacteria. I just want to show this to you again. They're just so cute. Are the good bacteria, and then prebiotics are what feeds this good bacteria. And then postbiotics, now, the new thing that I didn't know at first is that these are those helpful compounds that the good bacteria then produce after they've been fed. So thinking about what would be a good way to explain this. So let's say that you have a garden, and so the probiotics are the plants, and the prebiotics are the water and the fertilizer, a good quality fertilizer. Let's say like cow poop, right? Not the chemical stuff. And then the postbiotics are the result. These are your vegetables and flowers and all of the things, right? So it's like a whole system. Think of it, it's like a garden. So if you want your gut health to flourish, this is really good. I guarantee this is super helpful. To me, at least, it has been very helpful. I can't make any promises, of course, that it's gonna change your life, but I'm gonna say that for me, it has been extremely helpful, and I notice the difference when I do not take them. So this product supports your digestion and immunity. When your gut is healthy, you have better immune health. This is just how this works. That your gut is literally it's almost like a foundation of a house. Okay, so that's it. Then I have a couple of other things here. I think we have 3 more. So these are the MetaPower beadlets. Okay, so what they do, I want to show you something. Did I bring the other oil here? Oh yes, I did. So just recently in my latest YouTube video, I was talking about how this little oil, MetaPower Essential Oil, has helped me with my sugar cravings. So the way I usually use this is just take a drop, and then I don't want sugar anymore. This oil also comes in little beadlets. So the difference between the two is that a tiny one little beadlet is about 1/4 of a drop, of a full drop. So this comes in just like smaller doses, but it's exactly the same thing. And like I said, what I use this for is when I get a sugar craving after dinner, tends to be typically the time, but honestly, even now, after I had like late-ish lunch, I had a little bit of this, and I was looking at my chocolate covered protein bar. I was like, I don't want it actually. I eat my protein in other ways. I have a whole meat stew waiting for me in the evening. So anyways, then these beadlets, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have not taken these beadlets yet because I've only had the oil thus far, but I wanted to try them because they're a little bit easier to carry with you. Oops, I want to show you how tiny these little things are. Can you see? It's hard to see, it's very, very, very small. Tiny, super, super tiny. But like I said, exactly the same thing as this, but just 1/4 serving of that. So I'm gonna try one right now. Yeah, tastes exactly the same as the oil. I mean, it is the same thing. I would probably prefer to take 2. One just feels too little. I like to take 2. But yeah, these are also easier to take with you when you go places, because the oil, you know, it can maybe sometimes get a little messy, or if you don't like too big of a drop, then these beadless might be better. So this is what I have right now. And then actually, before I show you this little thing, I'm going to show you my collagen. So this one came too. Okay, so this is called Meta Power, and this is their collagen product. What makes this cool? Well, let me first tell you actually why I got this. When I was talking to a lot of people who, you know, use doTERRA things, and because just I know more people now from doTERRA, I always notice that their skin looks really good. And I'm like, how come you have like no wrinkles here? Your face looks so smooth. And they're like, what? I don't even have any makeup on. I'm like, that's amazing. What do you do? And they're all like, yeah, I take this VMG daily. And at first I was like, you know, VMG? Okay, vitamins, minerals, greens. And then I take this. So this collagen, of course, is supportive of skin health and nails. But what kind of sets this apart is that it has a lot of different types of collagen in it. So let me tell you. So for example, types 1 and 3 are specifically for skin, hair, nails, and bones. Then there's also type 2, which is for joints and cartilage. And then there's type 5 and 10 in here, which are for connective tissue, bones, and cartilage. So a lot of different types of collagen, not just one. And that really sets it apart. The flavor that I have here is the pomegranate cherry. They also have another one that's more citrus. I think it's orange and lemon or something like that. But honestly, when I tried this one, the pomegranate cherry, I was like, I don't have to try the other one because I like this one better. Probably, I don't know, but this one tastes really good. So why would I change it? Actually, I'm gonna make myself a collagen drink now, if you wanna have it with me. Okay, so let's just open it up. Okay. And I like the taste a lot, I do. And then I use the same milk frother and just make myself a nice little drink here. It also, by the way, you know what? It helps you increase your water intake when you have all these supplements in a glass, such as the VMG Plus and then the collagen. All right, done with this. So a little sip here. Again, I love it. I cannot guarantee that everybody, you know, I don't know what you taste, what you like, but I like this one. It's super yummy. Okay, so here's the collagen. Yeah, great for healthy skin, hair, and joints and nails. If you work out, which you should, then you're gonna need this help for your connective tissue and for your joints. And if you wanna have pretty skin, also, same thing. Okay, so now I have last thing here, and this is the free gift. So with doTERRA, you can get a free gift on qualifying orders. And this month, the free gift was the deep blue oil. So this oil is one of those oils that is for achy muscles, joints, pain types of things, right? And it actually has blue color. When you open it and drop it, you see it's a little blue. It comes from a plant called blue tansy. Interestingly, the blue tansy itself, when it's fresh, it's yellow, but when the oil is extracted, it's blue. So it is a blend of different oils. Blue tansy is just one of them, but it has many others. And it is, like I said, best for achy and sore muscles and joints and bruises and things like that. You can use it just, you can put a drop on an area where you have pain, or you can also dilute it with a carrier oil. Carrier oil is just an oil that helps, you know, spread it a little bit more and use it on like bigger areas. And also if you have sensitive skin, the carrier oil dilutes it a little bit. Now, one thing very important to keep in mind about this deep blue oil is that it is not for internal use. And so many doTERRA oils are safe for internal use, but this one says clearly here, not for internal use. And it also has this double cap, or I wouldn't say it's double, it's like safety cap, so that the little ones wouldn't get their hands on it and accidentally use it. And then, you know, anybody who could accidentally consume it and take it internally don't take it internally, because one of the ingredients here is wintergreen, and wintergreen is known as a blood thinner. It can have blood thinning effects. So let's not put this in our mouth. Okay, and then last thing that also came as a gift this month is this little bag. All right, let's open this up. Okay, it is blue and white and red. So this thing, oops, all came together this month to celebrate 4th of July. Okay, it's a tiny little bag, so you can put your stuff in here. I'll put my things, my whatever. So every month on qualifying orders, you're going to get a gift. This month in July, if you're watching this in July 2026, then the gift is going to be this bag and this deep blue oil that you're gonna get them for free. So these are all the things that I ordered and that came this month. Let me know if anything interests you, if you want to learn about any of them little more, if you want to learn how you can get the free gift too. I'm here to help. I want to make sure that you get the best products for you and that you really benefit from them. So any questions, please reach out, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.